Hello, this is Jim over at Sail World in Cape Cod. Going to show you the new Worldsails. We've got some new features on these sails. First of all, we have a little shorter boom. We're using new cambers, a little wider luff sleeve, and these rig slightly differently than the old Worldsails. In the old sails, you used to slide the mast up the camber. Now it's a lot easier to rig. You just slide the mast up the sleeve, and we pop the cambers onto the mast. So let me show you how to do that. Oh, and the 6.5, the 7.5, the 8.5, they are cambered sails. They have one cam above and one cam below the boom. You can rig these on an RDM mast or on an STM, standard diameter or reduced diameter mast. So for this rigging, I'm going to rig them on a reduced diameter mast. You're doing it the exact same way with either mast style. So roll the sail out, check the head. First thing I like to do is, when it's brand new, check the head, make sure that you've got a little bit of room for that head so that the mast will poke out and you've got something to work with. If it's too short, it can get a little tight, and then I'll try to open that up a little bit too. First time up, the mast is gonna bind a little bit trying to get past that head strap. I'll come over here, unzip the battens, the camber pockets. There's two of them. And that allows me access to the camber. You can see the camber. It is a roller camber. I just want access to them. Like that. There's one. There's two. And now I'm going to go ahead and open up the mast pad here. We got a nice big 6-to-1 purchase right here. This is a little card telling you about the X-ply that's used in the sail, the type of X-ply. Now I'll just roll the mast pad over so I can have good access to my downhaul pulley. Grab my mast, 430 Chinook carbon RDM mast, and I'm just going to slide it, totally bypass the outside, just shove it in there, no problem. Put my two pieces together. Make sure you get a good seat here. You don't want any kind of a split. Slide as far as you can until you get some resistance. Once you get a little bit of resistance, reach over here, reach inside, like this. Get it to go up to the head, just like that. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy to rig. I'll slide that down. Yeah. These reefs, they jump out at you all the time. Now, put my extension on. I'm going to thread my extension. Now, if you don't know how to thread your downhaul, it's okay. There's another video on this website. On our website, there's another video on how to thread the downhaul properly. So I'm not going to go through details on that. Watch that video if you don't know how to do it. There is a correct way of doing it. The correct way is a way that basically prevents any kind of binding because of line cross. We don't want the lines to cross up. Otherwise, it binds too much and makes it challenging to downhaul. Put a little bit of tension on the downhaul. Don't have to kill it. Just get a little bit of tension on there. Keep it kind of light actually. Grab onto your boom. Extend the boom further than it needs to be. Come over here. Because I didn't go very tight on the downhaul, it's very loose on the downhill. This is nice and loose and gives me ample room to work the head on. So I'm just going to snap that on like that. Take my, it's called the in-haul. Take my in-haul, snap that shut, and I'm good to go. Approximately. We're going to do some fine adjusting in just a minute, but I just want to get that boom on. Once the boom is on, I can come out here. check my boom length. I'm going to go a little longer than I think I need to be to get the tension off of the, I might be right, I might be wrong. I'm thinking this is longer than I need to be because I want to get the tension off of the mast. Pull the cambers back. Once I've done that, I can finish off the downhaul and then I can relax the outhaul. Fit right through the sail. You can see we have reinforced plastic strips on top of our battens for, for abrasion, to prevent it from abrading, actually. So I'm going to pull the sail tight now. Got pretty lucky. Looks like I have just about the right amount of outhaul for this particular sail. You can see how now the sleeves started taking some shape. I'm going to give it a little bit of downhaul, not too much again, just a little bit. Just like that. I'm going to come over here, see if I have enough outhaul. I'm going to push down on the batten itself and just snap the camber. It just snaps right onto the, and that just pops, not snaps really. It's just so soft and so easy to do. It just comes right on, just like that. Of course, we don't have enough downhaul yet. So, release the boom. Slide down a little ways. Grab my easy rig. Now we'll go ahead and give it a little bit of downhaul and watch it take shape. Let's hope I have enough extension on this. I think I do. Hang on a second. There we go. Could use a little more could use a little more extension. So what I'm going to do is, actually, the best thing to do would be to shorten the top up possibly another inch in order to not use as much extension. So I will do that when I'm to do this properly. I'll de-rig the sail, shorten the top by about an inch, and that would be perfect for this sail. But since I'm not going to do that right now, I'm going to make the extension maybe 2 notches or 2 inches longer. Take the tension off the outhaul. Take the tension off the downhaul. When I do this, the cambers are probably going to pop. There's 1. There's 2. I'm going to make my extension a little bit longer. So I did not rig this sail prior to making this video. Wanted to do it right out of the bag. It's all guesstimate. We're going to make it work, and then once we know, we'll have our adjustments and we'll go by the readings we get off of the extension and the mast. So I just went up 2 inches. That should be enough. We'll find out in just a second. That's a little bit of guessing, a little bit of downhaul tension. Not too much here, just a little bit, like that. Come over here, one more time. A little bit of outhaul tension. This pulls the cambers to the right side of the mast. Nice. And now, once again, I'm just going to walk over here very easily. Just grab onto the mast. Push down on the batten, watch the camber pop on. Push down on the batten, pop the camber on. This is going to be the same with an SDM, a standard diameter mast as well. Now let's see if I got enough. I think that 2 inches will have done it. Let's see. That's better. That's better. That's taking up the shape. Yes, good downhaul tension. We have it now. Check those cams. They're right in place, right where they're supposed to be. Right in place, right where they're supposed to be. Zip is closed. Zip. Zip. You can see you've got a little bit of looseness in the leech. got a little bit of loosen down to about the second batten. This is really rigged up nice for 6'5" conditions, and you can probably use just a little more outhaul. Just a little more outhaul, and then we'll look up the sail and see how. There we go. All right, Danny, come on over. Let's take a look up the sail this way. This is how you get a good eye of what the. Got a nice draft right at the boom area. You've got nice twist in the leech. Cams pop on and off very easily right now. They also rotate very softly, very easy rotation. And this is, like I said, rigged on an RDM, reduced diameter mast. Looking at the top here, I have approximately 5 inches coming out the top. I'm going to shorten that out until it's only about 3 inches, and then I can shorten the downhaul as well. And now have a look at the sail from the top down. See a little bit of twist in the leech. This would be very nice for 6'5" conditions. This is a 6'5" sail. If the wind were to come up a little bit, starts getting a little overpowering, you want to continue sailing in those 5'5" conditions. About another inch of downhaul, about another inch of outhaul. Loosen things up just a little bit more, and you'll be good to go. Depending on the mast, you might need to tension the battens a little bit. There's a key in the bag. Tensioning the batten is pretty easy. You kind of look for any kind of vertical wrinkles you have in the sail. So you can see slight vertical wrinkles in this one. There's a tensioning key in the bag. Put it in there, turn it clockwise, so it goes tight. Don't overdo it, just until the wrinkles disappear. That's it. You don't have to kill it, and you've got it. There you go. Here's the next one. You can see those wrinkles. You know, they come from the fact that there's a tube batten, hollow tube, and then it ferrules down into a vinyl ester batten, solid vinyl ester, and that transition creates a little bit of a wrinkle in the sail. But you can get rid of most of it just by tightening it, just like that. Now all those wrinkles are gone, and that's all you have to do. And the sail's rigged, ready to roll. All right. Oh, one last thing. The cambers will work with an RDM or an SDM, standard diameter or reduced diameter. If you're using a reduced diameter mast, the sail is supplied with 2 of these shims, and these shims look like this. And we're going to see if I can show you this in the cambers. I don't know how well it's going to go, but there's the camber, see? And you take the camber off, it just pops off, and you slide this on. It fits right behind the camber, and then you put the camber back on again. And that takes up space between the batten and the camber. It takes up a little space to push the camber harder against the mast, or to take up the gap because it is an RDM versus a SDM. So that's what this is. This is a little spacer. That, and there's a couple of them in with every sail. That's what they're there for. All right. But right now, I'd say this sail looks really good. It's shaping really sweet right now. Basically, that's that. Adjust your boom height. Plug in, sheet in, and hold on. Have fun. Thanks a lot. Enjoy your new sails. Thank you.